$25.54 to $52. Let's talk about Monday. I have to tell you guys something. I'm here in Europe working hard. I'm about to leave Paris. I'm not gonna be back in the States until I'm done with these interviews for financial freedom and helping you guys figure out what exactly is going on with the stock market, because we have some insights in the middle of this video right away about what you can do on Monday to make sure that you guys at least come away with some major tendies on AMC. We saw a strong waterproof bounce from $25.54 all the way up to $29 again. Seriously, if you think about it from that point on the day, it was exactly like clockwork. Not only have we been tracking the resistances as well as the supports for the last year, we have been working non-stop to make sure that we know $25.54, a strong support, is going to be a support again. But let's talk about the fundamentals, chart action, and fund ownership metrics, as well as why you guys should slap that like until it tickles pink and becomes the equal to the number of people watching, and finally watch to the end, because again, like I said, around that 4 or 5 minute mark, we're going to have an actionable for you guys right away. But none of this is financial advice, because I'm not a financial advisor. Going to the movies is exciting, but can it match the action of AMC? Starting the year at $2 a share, AMC stock skyrocketed more than 36-fold to an all-time high of $72.62 on June 2nd. We're not going to leave GameStop in the midst as well. We're going to make sure that we also are going to talk about that bounce. It happened almost the exact same place, the exact same time as AMC. We need to be able to talk about exactly when we are expecting a potential reversal on GME as well. All right, data from brokerage TradeZero America for the week ended July 23 shows AMC Entertainment placing third among stocks trading at least $10 a share and getting sold short the most. So, a total of 14,000 short sale trades crossed TradeZero's platform at an average price of $38 per share. In the week ending September 17th, TradeZero reported an additional 8,000 short sale trades made at an average price of $48.39. Are shorts showing fatigue? Data for the week ending in October 15th show AMC had 2,600 short trades on the platform at an average of $39.62, and the weeks ending in October 29th and November 5th, AMC disappeared from TradeZero's top 10 rankings. Shares are trying to hold above an August 5th low of $28.91 after undercutting the meaningful price level. So we're going to give you guys some value right away. We're going to make sure that we are going to hit that Ortex short interest data. Now make sure that you guys understand Ortex is just scraping the data. You guys can track it for yourself as well with this link down below. Understand that Ortex is trying best. But at the end of the day, there is just a lot of data that hedge funds are keeping to themselves that they are not obliged to report. Here, let's see. On the bearish side, AMC lost the battle to regain the north side of a technical pivotal. The battle, not the war, not even by a long shot. AMC apes not leaving. Apparent fears over how the Omicron variant of COVID-19 could impact attendance at movie theaters have pounded the stock. And now AMC stock faces a vital test of institutional buying support at the long-term 200-day moving average. Here's a little bit of analysis about what I think about Omicron. Listen, we've already had Delta and big nothing sandwich. In fact, the past few weeks of stock price action across the overall stock market has been a big nothing sandwich. You have a magical Black Friday moment across the stock market, just a little Christmas present early. So I have to say, hedge funds, thank you for the dip, but I'm not afraid of any new resurgence, because at the end of the day, people are coming to the theaters because they care. They care about what they have always wanted to be able to connect with their families, see the brand new hits, and be able to understand that Spider-Man NFTs are on the line here. So as we lead into the Christmas, the holiday, the time of year where people are going to be indoors and working together the most, we are talking about a witch hunt for what is the scariest sounding Greek letter. So I wouldn't be concerned about Omicron, but a lot of people are, which means there's a deflation of the value based on the rumor. Excellent time, because that is opportunity calling. AMC stock facing a vital test of institutional buying support at the long-term 200-day moving average. Given extraordinary gains through late May, is it time to take profits off the table After all, the May rally displayed elements of a climax run. Okay, so we're already seeing FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the middle of this article. People have talked about making gains, taking profits. Let's talk about the value piece of the video right here. Pay attention to the fact that 25.54 over the course of the past week has held as solid support. In fact, 25.54 is a level of resistance that we tracked months ago, which means you guys have the greatest opportunity to be able to track roughly 10% of price action right here, from 25.54 to 28.37. There is no stronger resistance midway, which means if the price action slips underneath that 28.20 level of support on Monday, you are looking for it to drop right to 25.54 and have a bounce somewhere on these next three levels of support. 25.54, which is the most likely, 24.55, and then a dollar later at 23.47. All right, so I'll be running a Fibonacci retracement on this as well to make sure that we can also take a look at the past momentum in the last few weeks alone. However, pay attention to the fact that that is value right there. If you guys want some hardcore hitting buy and sell signals, that is going to come straight from Lux algorithm, which I've been talking about for a long time. It's an easy tool. Go and search the Lux algorithm tutorial on this channel to see exactly where those buy and sell signals are. Makes it easier than having to eyeball them or go through mounds of data like yours truly. Given extraordinary gains through late May, the story examines fundamentals, technical and fund ownership factors to determine if Leewood Can Company, with 1,004 theaters, like this, they always do Leewood Can Company. November 8th, after the close, the company announced third quarter results. An adjusted net loss of 44 cents per share beat the Thomson Reuters consensus forecast for a 53-cent loss. Revenue of $763 million leapt 539% versus a year earlier and torched the consensus view of $708.3 million. AMC CEO Adam Aron noted in a news release that no one should have any illusions that there is not more challenge ahead of us still to be met. The virus continues to be with us. We need to sell more tickets in future quarters than we did in the most recent quarter, and adjusted EBITDA is still well below pre-pandemic levels. So, talking about liquidity, talking about projections of exactly what the next few months are going to be, and that is giving a lot of bears the happy fingers. But bulls are also going to be running right into that opportunity. I want to take a look at the options chain in just a second. Let's pay attention to our shorts covering AMC stock. Consider the stat. Prior to the giant gain on June 2nd, over just 5 sessions of trading, AMC obliterated the short sellers by rising as much as 203%. In the week ending June 4th, AMC stock almost finished up 100% for a second straight week. Incredible. When a stock shows a high level of short interest and is getting bid up, you can almost count on a chain reaction of buying to occur. Short sellers are betting on a decline in the stock, often have to do an about face. They cover their short positions by buying back stock. I've talked about the gamma squeezes. I've talked about gamma ramps in the past. I've talked about exactly how a short squeeze would work on this channel. Go ahead and search that or find a playlist down below for your AMC and GME research needs. NYSE publishes data on short sale positions only twice a month, plus the short coverage ratio can be skewed by dramatic changes in daily share turnover. The above data also does not consider any shares that may have been sold short in dark pools. Remember, that is really ending up to be the most important piece, is that can you actually trust that the data that comes out is going to be data that you can at the very least understand and at the very least see transparently. Take a look at the puts on the options chain right now. $8 million at $29 strike and $12 million worth of puts at $25 strike. That is right there at that level of support, that bounce that never came in the money. Good. We're keeping these puts out of the money, and we're making sure that the people who are buying these puts are suffering. And once again, the options chain is something that I've talked about in the past. It contributes to either ramping up or down. So be careful, because 28 to 25 is likely where we are paying attention to the most important pieces of price action over the next week. All right, let's see. Will AMC stock keep rallying in the long term? In 2020, AMC lost $16 a share over the past 5 quarters. The company's sales have shrunk 22%, as much as 99% versus year-ago levels. Such results would normally devastate most companies, but Now, Wall Street now expects a net loss of $2 a share for 2021, a far cry from the unadjusted net loss of $16 it suffered last year. And the Street sees net losses shrinking further in 2022 to 71 cents a share. Recently, that estimate stood at a net loss of 96 cents. Some observers over the company's debt load versus total assets on the balance sheet. While the company generated $1.21 billion in net cash from financing activities in the first 6 months of 2021, AMC still posted a negative free cash flow of negative $252 million. The operating cash flow was a net outflow of $234 million. So, at the end of the day, more than 1.4 million moviegoers watched a movie that also is marking a new post-reopening record. Okay, so at the very end of this analysis, conclusion, right? A big move in August back above the 10-week moving average sparked a new follow-on buy opportunity. Without any doubt, AMC is still building a new base. It will need at least several weeks, if not months, for AMC to build the right side of that new base. However, a potential handle is forming, and 52.79 is standing at the left side high of an emerging new 2-month pattern. So patience makes pearls, diamonds are made under pressure, and right now there's no chance that apes are leaving. But that was not financial advice. That's for you to chew on, you to mull over. Hopefully I gave you a little bit of something to look at, especially in the mid part of the video. If you just skipped down to here, go back and check it out, watch the video again, really understand it, chew it over, watch another one, and as always, I have to shout it out to a pretty cool set of tools such as crypto.com. Give it to them to be able to take advantage of the fact that you have a lot of crypto opportunities right now, especially with the fact that Bitcoin just plummeted down to 49,000 over the last week. So at the end of the day, right around my birthday, this time of year, Bitcoin is usually crawling to an all-time high. So Bitcoin right now, returning to that $49,000 support. If you guys are curious about me talking about it any more, I'm happy to. Just comment down below. And then you guys can check out crypto.com for the opportunity to get that nice heavy black card. That link is in the description down below as well. Thank you guys, those of you who have made this show possible, the people that have contributed to the YouTube live stream, to the YouTube Premium membership, which you guys can press join next to the subscribe button, and finally, the patrons on Patreon who have access to that 6-figure portfolio of mine. Thank you guys for supporting the show, and as always, we will see you guys in the money. Peace.